Tonight, we report on the Monument Hill fire near Quincy and why Grant County Commissioners can't impose an emergency fireworks ban. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Well, Amber, the Apple Sox and Sweets battled it out in Walla Walla last night, and the Spuds played host to the Beatles in Twin Bill action. Let's take a quick glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Dry and warm conditions remain in control around our area. How long will this blocking ridge of high pressure remain around our area? I'll have more details for you in just a bit.
I'm Amber Jinks, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
An explosion injured one person at a home on Beacon Street near Moses Lake on Tuesday morning. The Grant County Sheriff's Office stated Justin McKinney, a 31-year-old Moses Lake resident, suffered life-threatening injuries. Nearby homes were evacuated and the Washington State Patrol bomb squad was requested. Officials from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms are investigating. No additional information was released by the Sheriff's Office. Dozens of people were forced to evacuate their homes near Quincy early Wednesday morning as a wildfire quickly spread near Monument Hill. Reporter Joe Utter has more details.
People evacuated near the Monument Hill fire near Quincy were allowed to return to their homes Wednesday morning. Grant County Fire District 3 Chief Don Fortier said Wednesday morning fire lines surround about 95% of the fire, which covered about 2,100 acres and destroyed 5 structures. Fortier described the scene when he first arrived.
When I arrived, we had fire burning quickly, wind-driven to the east in heavy sage and dry grasses, and we immediately imposed a level 3 evacuation for all the homes in the area.
Fortier said structure protection became priority as the wind pushed the fire east along Road 13 northwest.
Well, we had to kind of fighting the fire off for a little bit because we knew this thing was going down to the homes, so we went down and did structure protection until we were confident that we're not going to get into the homes, and then we went back to the fire lines and started fighting the fire again.
The strong winds that initially caused the fire to spread reportedly died down about 4 a.m., giving firefighters a chance to catch up to the flames.
Around 4 o'clock this morning, Mother Nature helped us out by reducing the winds, and we were able to get a line of about 95% around that fire. The fire's laid down inside containment lines mostly right now, but we're starting to get flare-ups as the winds increase and the temperatures increase throughout the day.
About 24 people were forced to evacuate just after midnight. Grant County Sheriff's Office spokesman Kyle Foreman said everyone was able to get out safely.
We also had deputies, Washington State troopers, and Quincy police officers going door to door to warn people in the path of the fire to get out of their homes. We really appreciate the cooperation that we had from the public in this. It can be difficult and very stressful. We also appreciate the law enforcement officers who went door to door, risking their lives in advance of a flame front, so they could warn people to get out of harm's way.
The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Fortier said he's hoping to have the fire fully contained Wednesday evening as new strike teams relieve firefighters who were on scene all morning. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
About 600 acres burned in a fast-moving wildland fire Monday evening along Interstate 90 south of George. Grant County Fire District 3 initially responded to a brush fire along I-90 near Silica Road. High winds pushed the fire southeast along a ridge line and across Road U southwest. According to Fire District 3 officials, several structures were threatened, but no damage was reported and no agriculture crops were lost. The fire was contained on late Monday night. Crews remained on the scene throughout the night, providing structure protection in case of flare-ups. Firefighters from Grant County Fire Districts 3, 5, 10, 13, and the iFIBER Fire Department responded to the fire. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.